is you doing things that you don't enjoy doing. You're just doing them because you're saving money, right? Because they're things that need to get done and there's nobody else to do them. So start making a list of everything you do that is a minimum wage activity. So I'm going to take you through an exercise right now that will change your life. I want you to take out a piece of paper and I want you to start making a list. I want you to write down everything you do that is a minimum wage activity. What is a minimum wage activity? Okay, you want to make $1 million a year, that's $5,000 an hour. There it is. Anything, right, that is less than a $5,000 an hour activity, I would say that's a minimum wage activity if your goal is to make $1 million a year. There it is. So start making this list, and it's going to be a long list. Cooking, cleaning, driving, on and on and on and on, walking the dog, on and on and on. Now, we all have passions. You know, if your passion is to jog, or I have a pond, and I work on my pond. Sometimes I plant stuff in a pond. It's not because I can't afford to pay somebody to take care of the pond. In fact, I even have a pond guy. It's just my time with nature, my one with nature thing. So I don't consider that a minimum wage activity. A minimum wage activity is you doing things that you don't enjoy doing. You're just doing them because you're saving money, right? Because they're things that need to get done and there's nobody else to do them. So start making a list of everything you do that is a minimum wage activity. You're going to start the list right now. I'm going to tell you it's going to be a very long list. It's probably going to be 2 or 3 pages long. Take your time. Just write a few things down now, but then when you get home, you can continue working on it later tonight. But just start thinking about anything you can think about, okay? And then when you're done with the list, later tonight, maybe tomorrow, I want you to write these words at the top of the page. Stop doing list. Because your minimum wage activity list is also your stop doing list. Because everything on this list is keeping you from being and getting to the place you want to get to, right? And the sooner you stop doing that stuff, right, the sooner you're going to get to the next level. You see, once you know what to do, and nobody can refute the math. When I talk about this concept of minimum wage activities, nobody ever argues with me like, well, that doesn't make sense. No, it makes sense. If you spend your time doing $5,000 an hour activities, and all of the $50 an hour activities get paid for 100 times over. I mean, it's pretty simple math. And you can't really argue with the math. So nobody ever argues with the math. But once you understand what you need to do, then there's only one thing left, and that is speed of execution. How long before we make this minimum wage activity list our stop doing list? How long before we stop doing all this stuff? Because that will be the day that your life completely changes.
Everything that you need to know, what you need to become a real estate investor, we have it done for you. So click on the link in the comments below and we'll share all that data with you.